And we are celebrating excellent educators in the East with our WITN Teacher of the Week. This week, we're thrilled to be joined by Ashley Philyaw. She is a 6th grade teacher at Chicod School in Pitt County. Welcome, Ashley. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So first things first, we're a few weeks into the school year. How are things going?
It's going great. It's going great.
Awesome.
Very busy, but we're starting to settle in.
All right. Well, Ashley, what inspired you to become a teacher in the first place?
Going to college, I didn't really know what I wanted to be, but at that time, my sister was starting her first year in teaching.
Okay.
So I got to hear her stories and see her excitement. So I decided to take an intro to education class, and through that class, through that experience, I found out I really like this. This is what I want to do.
And you teach 6th grade science.
Yes.
So when you first started teaching, were you teaching all kinds of subjects, or did you know that science was the subject you wanted to teach?
I started out teaching math.
Okay.
And that kind of led into teaching math and science. And then eventually I just started teaching science.
Awesome. And one of the things that I thought about when I heard you were a science teacher are those experiments that all the students have, especially when they're in middle school. You get some pretty interesting things. What are some of the experiments that your students look forward to, you look forward to teaching?
While we teach waves, our waves unit, we dissect cow eyes.
Okay.
So it's really interesting to see the mixed emotions when the kids get to see that, you know, up close. I even have kids come in during open house at the beginning of the school asking, are we going to dissect cow eyes? They've heard from siblings, neighbors, friends that we did it, and they're already excited about it. They want to do it again.
That's what I loved about it. When I was in middle school, we always heard that we were going to be dissecting things like towards the end of the school year, and we were like, when is that unit going to happen? When are we going to do it? So I know that's a really exciting time. So when you are teaching your students, what's kind of your teaching philosophy? What do you hope that they take from your classroom?
Just to always ask questions, always find answers to those questions, never stop learning.
Yeah, and I know you're a teacher, but oftentimes students teach you something. Over the time that you've been teaching, what are some things that you've learned from your students?
Definitely patience, empathy, and if I'm being honest, they've taught me a lot about technology.
Yeah, I think that's huge. Yeah, absolutely. Well, Ashley, thank you so much for being with us this morning. We're so glad that you were here, and congratulations on being WITN's Teacher of the Week.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.